Hey everybody, we ran kind of late in the last one, so I kind of rushed some of the questions. I just want to make sure you got a good finish for your notes. You might want to do it on a separate sheet of paper. Although there's a lot of space, some of it's not, or it could get kind of lengthy. We did this one, but I just wanted to emphasize the last part, so let me just redo it real quick, because we didn't finish the last part. Just going too fast, I guess. So here again, derivative of the first, you should already have this. Derivative of the first is 1 times the second unchanged, plus the derivative of the second using the product rule is 1 over y, y prime, times the first unchanged, x. So that's the derivative of this part using the product rule, plus the derivative of 5y would be 5y prime equals to the derivative of 3x cubed would be 9x squared. Again, emphasis on anytime you take the derivative of y with respect to x, you tag on a y prime or a dy dx. Also, like in class, you leave the y primes on one side, y prime x, okay, plus 5y prime, and you take everything else to the other side, namely, I'm going to move that over. So again, you should have this already. Factor out the y prime times 1 over y plus 5 equals 9x squared minus ln y. And from there, divide out your one over y plus 5. Okay, and then what do we say in class? We do not like fractions there in our numerator or denominator, so multiply everything by y over y. So that would give us 9x squared y minus y ln y over y times these two, which would be y times 1 over y is 1, y times 5 is 5y. Okay, so from here, we got that far. What we didn't do was evaluate. Okay, so we want to evaluate at negative 2, 1, which you do this kind of symbol. That means evaluate at negative 2. All that means is just plug in negative 2 and plug in 1 in for x and for y. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we have 9x squared, or in other words, 9 times negative 2 squared times 1 minus 1 times ln 1 over 1 plus 5 times 1. Again, all I did there, substitute negative 2 for my x's and substitute 1 for my y's. If you go from here, that's 4 times 9 is 36. Natural log of 1 actually turns out to be 0. 1 plus 5 times 1, that's 6. 36 divided by 6 is 6. So the answer there is 6. Okay, so that completes that question.